All right, so Zlatan Ibrahimovic says several things I agree with. I like him. I think he's done a phenomenal job so far this season. But his comment about Cristiano Ronaldo is so stupid. It is so fucking stupid, man. Like, it's the way that he used it in a way to distinguish the original Ronaldo from Cristiano Ronaldo, right? So the original Ronaldo was a God-given talent. Everyone knows that. Cristiano Ronaldo is a God-given talent. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a God-given talent. But what good is talent if not partnered with hard work? You can't tell me that Zlatan has waltzed through his life without working at his talent. That's just a ridiculous argument. Like, he is so talented, and his hard work has been proven to be beneficial. He is 35 years of age, still in great physical shape, enough to continue to compete at the highest level and deliver. The original Ronaldo, that was one of his setbacks, is that he lost his shape a lot earlier than he should have. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't win a Champions League. Maybe that's the reason why many people thought his ceiling, he reached it a little too soon and he could have went further. I'm not disregarding the original Ronaldo's fantastic, glorious career. The guy won World Cups. He basically delivered Brazil to a World Cup by just being one of the most phenomenal footballers we've ever seen. Ronaldo hasn't done that yet, Cristiano. But to use his hard work and his dedication as a means to discredit him in comparison to another phenomenal footballer, I think it's a stupid thing to say from Zlatan, in my opinion. You may disagree. You may think that Zlatan is your hero to the point where he can say anything and you agree with. I love all of Zlatan's quotes. I could actually reference several of them. I've got a printout, I think, where all of his quotes Jason wanted framed and put in our studio. So I'm a fan of his. But this comment is something that it shouldn't be said from one professional in a means to disregard someone who is one of the most gifted footballers we've ever seen. He's top 3 for me. Above Zlatan, miles ahead of him, in my opinion. And I don't care if you think that Zlatan deserves to say what he wants because he has got through on talent, but Zlatan's never won a Champions League. And he has had numerous opportunities to win a Champions League for several teams, more teams than Cristiano has. Because every team in the top level that Cristiano Ronaldo has played at, oh yeah, he's won a Champions League for them. Manchester United, Real Madrid. Don't categorise Sporting Lisbon in there. You're not going to catch me out on that. Who's Zlatan played with again? Oh, Juventus, Inter Milan, Barcelona, PSG, Manchester United. No Champions Leagues there, mate. Maybe the hard work that you said, in a way, was detrimental in comparison to the two Ronaldos is something that you may have lacked a little bit. Quoting that Guardiola bought a Ferrari and drove it like a Fiat, maybe you were just treating yourself like a Ferrari when you had to work a little bit harder. Maybe that is something that has to be taken into account. Maybe when they look back at your career, Zlatan, they'll think that all that talent perhaps wasn't put to the best possible scenarios in order to you to reach the highest accolade for a footballer playing in Europe, because it is the highest accolade. All the best footballers in the world who are at the top of that list and look back in history will have won a Champions League. It's partly the reason why the original Ronaldo is not considered amongst Messi and Cristiano. Many people will, and I think that's a fair argument. But it wasn't just because he was so much more talented. He did work hard, and when he worked hard, he was one of the fastest players imaginable with the ball at his feet and in pace. You have to do some sort of work to keep that. I don't think that he just relied on his talent. But Cristiano Ronaldo was so talented. He was so talented that he went to Manchester United based solely on his God-given talent. He was scrawny. He had nothing to add. But to say that because of his hard work, his hours in the gym, utilising everything that has developed in the footballing world with sports science to the best of his ability is a way to discredit him is fucking ridiculous. That's taking advantage of what God has given you and pushing it further past its potential, to the point that he is now considered one of the best footballers ever. Ever, ever, ever. With the accolades to go with it. With the Ballon d'Ors. With a Euro 2016. Because Zlatan's hard work has been something that's been a little bit missing from Sweden, in my opinion. But he's still a fantastic footballer. When in the right environment, he works hard and he delivers, but not to the highest potential. So when you put Zlatan next to some of the other strikers that he should be compared with, look at Luis Suarez. He works goddamn hard. Off the ball, on the ball, Champions League winner, reaches a ridiculous amount of his potential and further passes that. played for a similar team the way that Zlatan did at Ajax, moved on to great things in his career. But Suarez's work ethic is right there next to his talent. Zlatan's one of those players, very similar to many we've seen in the history, who his talent overshadows all of the other things that kind of go along with a great football, and people think it's just his talent that he got there. I think that's bullshit. I think that talent and hard work go hand in hand. And I would never use one or the other to detriment from a fantastic footballer. So while I agree with a lot with what Zlatan says, here's my rant. I think it was a stupid comment. I think that when you look at the full thing in context, he makes some great points about Ronaldinho and Ronaldo, how they make the game look effortless and fun. But a lot of these players did work hard to get there. And Cristiano Ronaldo worked harder than most, and he has reaped the benefits, considering the fact that he is above Zlatan. In my opinion, above Ronaldo, the original. And right there alongside Lionel Messi is the best ever. Cheers.